Morning, YouTube peeps. Getting ready to move out of the room right now. Got all the stuff packed up. Got a few other things that I got to get adjusted. Today is day number 12. Day number 12. Again, you guys, I apologize about yesterday. Yesterday was absolutely the worst vlog I think I've ever created in my whole entire life, but it is what it is. So as you can hear, I got the shower running in the background. About to get cleaned up. Just did about 25 minutes of cardio and feeling good. So I actually said yesterday that I was going to be going to Orlando, Florida, and I'm wrong. I actually checked my schedule. I'm going to be in Daytona Beach for 2 days, and then I'm going to be going to Orlando for 3 days. So we're going to Daytona Beach today. It's about an hour and a half away, I believe. So let's rock and roll. Let's go to Daytona Beach. Today we're definitely going to do some picking and hustling. I got that itch. I got to make sure that happens. Once we leave, we're going to go get a smoothie, get to Daytona, do some hustling, and see what happens. So join me for another day, and let's go. So just left the hotel and pulling up to the Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Gotta say hi to my boys. Made some friends over here, so shout out to you, Tony, if you're watching over at the Tropical Smoothie Cafe. But we're gonna roll up in here and get the day started right. Here we go, right here. I tell you guys right now, that was the best smoothie ever. Chia seeds, almonds, bananas, dates, coconut milk. I mean, oh, that was good. Now I'm ready to get over to Daytona. Are you? Alright, well, I decided to type in pawn shops right after I left the smoothie shop, and I found one about 7 minutes away. It's Cash Pawn America. So since we're here in Jacksonville, why don't we just hit up some places here and then see what's in Daytona? Sounds like a plan. Smoothies and pawn shops. Let's go inside. Find some deals. Before I go in as well, I want to say these franchise pawn shops, they're typically going to be priced a little higher, but I've noticed they seem to have better inventory, and depending on who you end up talking to, if you build a relationship, you just hit it off, or if you're just lucky, sometimes you'll get a really good deal. So I'm really excited. I love Cash America. If you have them in your town or your city, go check them out and try to make some money. All right, so just left Cash America and did really well in there. Got about 6 or 7 games, which I'm not going to disclose because a lot of these are bolos from the green room in there. But got some games in there for some pretty good prices. Paid, I think, $46 for 6 or 7 games, and should probably make 150 bucks after all is said and done. A few of them are long tail and other ones are really quick sellers. The one thing I can share with you is a item that I scooped up. Let me see if I can get it out. It's stuck inside this little pouch. All right, so this is what I picked up. This is the Canon Powershot Sx 260, and I love messing with the Powershot series when it comes to the Canon cameras at pawn shops. A lot of times you can get these things for really good prices. They had this for sale for $99 plus tax. I was only able to get it down to 80 bucks plus tax. They really didn't want to negotiate too much over here, so I did the best that I could though, but got this for 85 bucks with their 7% tax. So 85 bucks for this, and this is going for about $237 as we speak. You know, the price may change, but not a bad deal. The rank was, I think it was like a 2,200 rank, which is decent. It's not a super fast seller, but it'll definitely do pretty well. Maybe sell within a month or two, maybe sooner. So I should make about 100 plus on there. And the cool thing is it also came with this little camera case, which the case is, who cares about that, but it did have a few little things in there. Oh man, she jammed everything in here. It came with a SanDisk memory card, which it's just a 4 gigabyte, but just pretty cool right there. I'll probably just keep that. It's pretty crummy. But also came with an extra charger, which I could probably sell this for 10 or 15 bucks. The chargers do pretty well, so I'll definitely make some money there and bring my overall cost down. But did well over there. Probably made you know, 200 to 300 bucks at that pawn shop. So really excited. Let's move on to the next one. So here we are, we're at our next pawn shop. Not sure if you can see that. It's called Value Pawn. I'm not sure if I've ever been to a Value Pawn. It sounds familiar. What I love about pawn shops is they always lay out like their bigger items up front. Like back there where that man is, there's like a bunch of bicycles and stuff. If I was at my home in Connecticut, I'd be looking at them, but obviously I can't right now. I just don't have the space. I'd love to. But let's go inside Value Pawn, see if we can find some deals. The reviews were really bad on Google, but who cares what they have to say. All right, so just left Value Pawn and didn't pop on anything over there. There was a camera I was looking at. I was looking at a Canon T3i and a few games there, and a what was that called? One of those Zoom H1 recorders. But I tell you right now, it's funny. You're gonna notice this sometimes at certain pawn shops, they're full of, you know what, they're full of crap because they put everything as, you know, great condition, only used a few times, and then you inspect it and it's all messed up. First of all, the Canon Rebel T3i, the thing wouldn't focus. The lens was all messed up. The Zoom one wouldn't even turn on. We tried charging it. We did a whole bunch of different things. It didn't even work. Video games had the Xbox game had that little circle scratch on it, which means the Xbox isn't reading it. It just pretty much destroys the CD, and it was just issue after issue. So you want to know what? Once you start reading between the lines and realize that they're just taking anything in and they're just trying to pull the wool over your eyes, just pass on it. And that's what I did. So anyways, Value Pawn, I don't trust you anymore. So you guys go into Value Pawns, keep your eye out. It might just be this one, but keep your eye out. All right, so speaking of the devil, I think today's gonna be another vlog where I lie to you left and right. Kind of like that other day where I was like, you know, I'm not going to any more Goodwills, I'm not thrifting. And then I would go to another Goodwill and then another Goodwill. Because guess where I am right now? Let me put my car in park. Let me adjust this. Can you guys see where I am? Let me zoom in. Can you see it? I'm back at Value Pawn. I just passed by another one, and you know what? You can't judge a book by its cover. I was driving and I feel bad. I'm talking down Value Pawn when you want to know what? They may be a good pawn shop, maybe just a few bad decisions on their part. So anyways, let's go inside, see if we can find some deals. All right, so just got out of Value Pawn, and this one was a lot nicer for sure. There were definitely some deals over there, but a lot of them, there just wasn't enough meat left on the bone, so I ended up passing on a bunch of items. But I did pop on this one item right here. It is an older model. Let's see if you could focus. Focus. There we go. This is a Canon. Check out the model right there. A Canon. Man, this camera does not want to focus. Spend $500 on a camera and it doesn't focus. Either way, take my word for it, it's a Canon A1400. It has about 1100 rank, which is not bad at all. Considering this is an older camera, definitely an older Powershot series, and it comes with, it actually takes batteries, which is funny. But some people like these because they don't have access to a charger, so they just bring a bunch of batteries. But this is a 5X optical zoom, 16 megapixels, like I said, battery charged, and this is going for about 95 bucks, and 1,000 or 1,100 rank. Paid 32 bucks, so should make about 40 or 50 when all said and done. So happy with that. Let's move on to the next one. You guys see it? Look very hard. What do you see? Look. There we go, right over the top of that white truck. All right, so just walking up to Cash Pawn America. Again, this is a franchise right here, so I like these. I like them a lot. I think they have them in Texas as well. I believe I went to one with the Bonafide Hustler. So yeah, we're about to walk inside, try to make some pawn shop profits, and yeah, you just gotta go. Sometimes you just gotta go and try to get lucky. Here's all the bikes that they have available. You guys see anything? Let's check it out. Oh, here's a little French bike right here. That's a cool brand to buy if it was a road bike. But yeah, just poking around. Let's see what we've got. What is going on my YouTubers? So I'm back in the car right now. It's 1:39 and I came out with nothing at all. Prices were sky high. If you follow me on Periscope, and again, I feel like this is a broken record, but if you follow me on Periscope, you would have seen I did a undercover pawn shop Periscope. That came off the tongue quite nice as well. A pawn shop Periscope. Did one of those, and it was, you know, it was only about 5 minutes, but I was showing everybody, and it was like over 100 people watching live. I was showing everybody the prices at this place, and if you were watching that Periscope, you could vouch for me. Those prices were ridiculous. I mean, they had everything sky high, and just there wasn't anything there for me. I'm not going to start bundling items when they're over retail. That's one thing you need to realize when you're doing pawn shops. You want to find the items that are discounted 20-30%, so you actually have some wiggle room to, you know, negotiate a deal and bundle a deal, and, you know, build in that profit, because that's what you need to be looking for. But they had the TI-84s for like $100. They had a really nice Nikon camera. It was like a D7100, I believe that's the model. Really, really cool item right there, and it was like $800. So it is what it is. It's just how the cookie crumbles at times. So I don't know if there's any more pawn shops in the area. I've got to take a look at my phone. It's on my lap right now. But we're gonna move on. There's a chance we might go to some more places around here in Jacksonville, or we may just go to Daytona Beach. So anyways, guys, happy you're following me. It's, like I said, it's 1:40. We got a whole day ahead of us. Let's rock and roll. All right, so I think I've been to one of these places before. I'm not sure if it was profitable or not, but it's called the Habitat for Humanity Restore. So it looks familiar. Let's go inside and see what's going on. Oh, is this guy looking at me? You looking at me, man? You don't want to be featured on my film, trust me. Okay, I walked in, walked out instantly. Now I remember what that place was. It's the furniture freaking Home Depot crap that I saw when I was in, where was I? I don't know if it was Pittsburgh or what, but yeah, I'm in and out of there. Anybody in need of some caffeine? I sure am. I haven't had any today. Let's go get a coffee. What is up, peeps? So we are in Palm Springs, Florida, I believe. I think so. Going to a Chinese buffet. I love the buffets because of the selection. You guys know I am a green bean fanatic. So we're gonna go get some green beans, get the party started. Who needs liquor? Who needs Cavassier when you got green beans? All right, so here we are over at the Grand China Buffet. I am hungry. Who else is hungry? I'm starving. Looking good. All right, so I'm back in the car right now, and I tell you, I feel so good right now. I had green beans, I had some potatoes, I had some white rice, I had some vegetables, a little bit of salad, and some chili sauce. Oh, I love the chili sauce so much on the rice and whatnot. But anyways, guys, feeling good, gonna keep moving. It's 3 o'clock, should be pulling up to the Daytona around 3:30, so let's hit the road and check into the hotel. So here we are. Hey, that's it. Sorry guys, I had to spank my GPS. It keeps interrupting me, but here we are. We are pulling up to the Baymont Inn. Check it out. It's like we're pulling up to the White House. This is actually a 2-star hotel, so I think it looks a little nicer than it may be inside, but who knows. This came to, I think it was like $50, something really cheap, so let's check it out. What's going on, guys? So it is about, I don't know, I gotta check the time, 6:30, I think, around 6:30-ish, and I never gave you guys the hotel tour. I just got super busy and just needed some time to myself. But anyways, I ended up doing some cardio, did my second workout of the day, so I'm pumped up about that. Did about a 25-minute run around the neighborhood, and now I just got finished putting out a post on my Facebook, because I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but day 10, look at this picture, day 10 and 11 haven't been posted. They're a few days late because the internet's been really bad, so I just made this little design, and what I use is, some people ask, like, how are you getting your designs done? And I actually use a software called Canva.com, C-A-N-V-A.com, and I mean, you could drag all these different things, so you could drag pictures, PNG pictures, text, all different images, and they all go on the side right here. So this is how I get all my designs done and whatnot. So I was just putting out some, doing some social media, updating everybody of the delay and whatnot. And actually right now, I'm going to be working on, let's see if I can get it, my repricer. So I ended up buying a repricer. I talked about this in a vlog probably like a week ago, more than a week, and I got it like 80% set up, but I never finalized it and got it running. So I'm actually in my settings right now. I'll show it to you guys. Focus. Oh man, it's so bright it's not even focusing. I'm trying to get it. There you go, there you go. So I'm in my reprice it settings right here, and if you're not sure what a repricer is, it's a software that will allow, it will pretty much automatically reprice your Amazon items, and you could set it to all these different settings. So for example, let me see if you can see this. You could compare your new items only against other new competing offers. You could have your repricer only reprice things that are acceptable, or you could exclude certain things. Like I'm excluding acceptable offers when it's repricing. Minimum allowable price to reprice, maximum number of competing offers to compare against. I mean, here's a good one. If the price of an item goes down more than a certain percent, then do not price it. And I had mine at 15%. So I'm really just experimenting right now. And actually, I'm getting ready to finalize this right now because my good friend, the Resale Rabbit, let me see if I could pull this up, actually sent me over the settings that he's using. And oh, he just sent me a picture. Check out this picture from Resale Rabbit that he just sent me. He is going balls to the walls with retail arbitrage. He's absolutely killing it. But anyways, he sent me his settings that he uses on Reprice It, and I'm gonna go implement that and whatnot. So that's why, you guys, again, that's why I do YouTube. That's why I love making these videos, because just like the Resale Rabbit, the Bonafide Hustler, Cody Hawk, Dave Koziel, you can make all these amazing relationships. You don't even necessarily have to have a YouTube channel of your own. Make friends with the people in the comments, in the Facebook groups, because I'm telling you, there's sometimes you just need other people's help. And right now, I got my main man, the Rabbit, helping me out with the settings and whatnot. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted with how that goes. But gonna just do that, get my repricing stuff up and running, try to get these videos uploaded, and then I'm gonna go out to a restaurant. I think I'm gonna get some Indian food tonight. So I'll tell you guys right now, I love Indian food, especially Nepali food as well. Shout out to RT Karki. But yeah, let's get this done, and I'll see you at the restaurant. All right, so we're just leaving the hotel right now, and I don't know if you could see that down there with all those lights, but we're actually headed over to a place I used to work, and I'm gonna bring you guys inside. I don't know if you can guess my last job that I worked at, my last real job that I worked at before, you know, becoming an entrepreneur and doing my own thing. But we're gonna go in there, get some dinner. It's literally right next to my hotel, which is super convenient. So yeah, let's go in there, get some food, and can you guess where it is? So we're in the Cracker Barrel where I used to work. This is really freaky being in here. What's going on, guys? So I'm just back to the hotel right now. It's about 8:30, and I'm really excited and pumped up because I finally got my repricer finalized. A big shout out. I want to take a moment right now to give a big shout out to my good friend John Dugan, the Resale Rabbit. So make sure to check him out on YouTube if you haven't. You've been living in a cave, you got to check him out. He's awesome. He does what I do, and he's the one who's inspired me to like go on the road trips and all that stuff. So check him out, Resale Rabbit. I'm telling you guys, you'll love his YouTube channel. So I'll link to him below in the description as well. But got my repricer up and loaded, all the settings finalized, and it went out, and I've just been confirming and double checking. It's been repricing everything based on my rules, so I am so excited. There's been so many items that I've been falling behind on in terms of repricing, so let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to do like a tutorial video on all my settings and how I did it, and just kind of give a review and all that. So let me know in the comments if you want to see that video. But again, guys, I appreciate you watching. Day number 12. 1-2, day number 12. Had a lot of fun picking from pawn shops, getting my repricer up and running, hanging out here in Daytona Beach. So guys, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to be in Daytona Beach another day, and then after that we're going to be going to Orlando. So until next time, see you in the next video. Peace.